While it's a little bit too windy to be calling today, we're going to talk about just a few tips. And the first one that I want to talk about is the most basic of all, and that's how to sit down. I know that sounds real, maybe elementary, but if I took 10 guys in here that have not called before, and I tell them, hey Joe, go sit at that tree, and your area of responsibility, the area you're going to be shooting is right here. Every single one of those guys is going to back up to this tree and sit down facing this way. So if I tell Joe to sit at that tree and shoot this, 9 out of 10, or probably 10 out of 10 guys are going to back up and sit right against this tree looking this way. Well, that's great if that animal responds from here to here, if you're right-handed. But what happens to that animal that's over here? If you're sitting flat on the ground, that's a tough adjustment. So what I always do, and what you will do if you want to be good at this game, is I always like to clean out a spot where I'm going to sit, because in this country, most everything has a thorn on it. So I'm going to clean a spot on the ground, and when I go to sit down, rather than sitting straight into the area that I'm responsible for, the area that I'm going to be responsible for shooting, rather than shooting square to it, I'm going to sit like this. I want my off shoulder to be pointed into the middle of the area that I'm responsible for shooting. If I'm sitting square to it, being left-handed, I can shoot everything here. But if anything to my left is a difficult adjustment. But if I sit 90 degrees to the area that I'm shooting, then I can control all of it, simply. So that's what I'll demonstrate that to you. I mean, this is fundamentals. This is the basics of all hunting. But in this day and time, this is something that, I hate to say it, but it's kind of a lost art. You know, a lot of the guys that are predator hunters, especially in Texas, most of them do their hunting at night, and they're in a swivel chair. Well, you can make any adjustment of this chair that'll circle 360. But sitting up in the daylight, you want to be able to shoot at your area with minimal movement, and if you start waddling around on the ground, chances are you're going to get busted. So if I'm shooting my area, set up like this, I can shoot all of it. Shoot from here and to here, no problem. So just basics, just common horse sense. But like I say, this is something that I think we've lost through the years of guys, you know, not going out and hunting like we did. That weren't blessed to be able to go out and start hunting from the time you were 6 years old. So keep that in mind. Sit down, keep your off shoulder in the area you're going to shoot, and I guarantee you your hunting success will improve, or at least your shooting success.